This show is great, but only like 2 people watched it. One is me, and the other one is still me, but on incognito. Okay, the spongy-ass Demon Lord is too adorable, lol. Those little outfits look very cute on the little guy. Wait, Max is in trouble for having a stupid premise, decent animation quality, fan service. Good lord, that those Zenya. Looks fun. Hope this fills the Isekai Oji-san shaped hole in my heart. Yes, thank you, but for the support. It's a slice of life. Okay, boys, we are done here. See you in the next one. But no, I had to know. Why does this feel so right? Why is it so enjoyable? Why is Zenya dressed like that? And so I started digging and found nothing. It's completely unrelated to Isekai Oji-san. Who would have thought? He's not even the same studio. But then I looked into Studio Blade. These are the guys responsible for masterpieces such as The Maid I Hired Recently Is Weird, or Cooking with the Valkyries, or the popular show Genshin Impact. Okay, what about Silverling? Bofuri and Black Dungeon Company. Right, now it makes more sense. Unless it doesn't, because they don't share any of the stuff. It's so stupid, I feel like I'm missing something, and it's certainly not the ghost in Max's apartment. Keisuke, A Bit of Fate, Summertime Render, the writer worked on ADC, Norio Fukui, on Onimai, Magical Destroyers, Domestic Girlfriend, Akihiro Sotokawa, chief producer on Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten. Interesting. Berserk, Harem the Son of a Bitch. Short answer is yes, it starts pretty slow. The hero party fights the Demon Lord, wins, and the Demon Lord swears he will come back and threaten humanity again in a few years. Then, while he's laughing, it transitions to current day, and we get to see for the first time what type of show this is. Mao, our Demon Lord, has awakened too early, so they don't have as much power as they used to. But they are very obsessed with the hero, so despite all of Zenya's warnings, they pay Max a visit. On the way to Max's apartment, we get to see that the world has developed a lot in the past 10 years, going from medieval age to modern age. Don't mind the flying boat. Max is a shut-in, Mao cleans his floor a little and gets to laugh a bit at his sexual allegations, then, Shadow Wizard Money Gang style, it turns out Max is still strong as fuck. Mao ends up deciding to take care of Max, so they can convince him to get back to his former glory. And that's where the show actually begins. It's practically a show where the villain babysits the hero into becoming his nemesis again. It's a fun concept, it has an actual living world where everything feels like it belongs. The kids playing with Max, people walking out of work seeing Mao half naked, these guys literally building Montenegro, all the good stuff. They literally have an episode where Max tries building a YouTube channel and fails. Then they do a bit with Mao doing just chatting streams. Am I just biased? It's just fun to watch, there is nothing more. Your pain floats into the sky. We are going to ignore Reddit telling me how wrong I am. Let's talk a bit about low fantasy. Low fantasy is the process of adding mystical elements to an otherwise normal world. For example, the dungeons in Solo Leveling, or the dragons and magic in Kobayashi-san's Dragon Maid. Unlike the former, this was at the start a fantasy world, which turned into a normal modern world, that then went back to being a fantasy world once Mao had revived. You can argue it's not the case, since they kept their magic, and you would be totally right, but for the sake of the following statement, let's say this is true. Level 1 Demon Lord is just the funnier version of Kobayashi-san's Dragon Maid. There is no scope in this story. They have an underlying quest of stopping a war, but they don't have to. They never had to do anything. It's just a show about a cute Demon Lord and a borderline hobo doing day-to-day stuff. And a bit of fan service. It's amazing, but not because the animation is godly or the writing is SS plus tier. It's amazing because it feels right. Character chemistry is where it needs to be, the flow is good, and it has no right to give me these many other things. That being said, level 1 Demon Lord for what it is, and it ain't much, it's an 8 out of 10. Can't wait to see people crucifying me in the comments. Oh, shut up, Prey. Hey, what's up? So, I got a new tat. Actually, let's do a fit check first. So, I gotta go out in like 10 minutes, but if I don't finish this now, it will never be done. So, this is not nearly finished, and this video is only 4 minutes long, so we get to talk a bit about Shangri-La The Last Frontier. This came out of nowhere. I'm 6 episodes in, and brother, I'm telling you, they don't give a fuck. But you don't have to listen to me. Just watch this.
クソゲーも神ゲーもわけ隔てなく来るんだな。新しい世界に飛び込んだ時のこの高揚感はリアルじゃめったに得られないものだ。さあ、エンジョイを忘れずにやっていこうか。 食らったら死ねるな。クレティカル一発じゃ終わらないか。
The action frames are literally nuts. It's like a match between Log Horizon, Bofuri, and Monster But Wild. So if you like VR MMOs or isekai crap, this should be right up your ass. So, you're welcome.